Manipur conflict remains frozen. Opposing parties have taken entrenched positions on various issues ranging from AFSPA to drug smuggling to biometrics to border fencing. On Tuesday, a massive protest took place in Imphal where thousands of people came out to protest against the imposition of AFSPA in the state of Manipur. On the other hand, Kuki MLAs protested in Delhi demanding separate administration. And these rallies define the frozen conflict. On one hand, you have the position on AFSPA, and on the other hand, you have the position, strong position taken by these people on separate administration. So there are a couple of big takeaways which I would like to play out. The first big takeaway is Kukis have stuck to their demand of separate administration. They have not changed. They stick to their demand of separate administration. Meiteis want AFSPA removed from the valley. People continue to languish in camps. Abductions have added fuel to the fire. Drug issue remains contested between communities. Government focused on border fencing and communities are not getting ahead of the issues which engages them today, which means they are not letting go. And it is in this absence of letting go we find these protests, the one which I showed you in Imphal, where so many people had come out, and the other one which which you just saw, that happened in New Delhi. And it just tells you the nature of the frozen conflict in Manipur. These are two pictures, one in Delhi, one in Manipur. And now I leave you with the bites of Kuki protesters, people who protested from Imphal and Bimol, Okhoijam.
हमारे जो मुख्य मांगे हैं, हम ये बोल रहे हैं कि केंद्र सरकार को कि हमें एक सेपरेट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन विच इज़ यूटी विद लेजिस्लेचर, यूनियन टेरिटरी विद लेजिस्लेचर, जैसे कि पुडुचेरी है, पुडुचेरी इज़ ऑल्सो एन यूटी एंड दे हैव अ लेजिस्लेचर. तो हम ये सरकार से ये मांग, केंद्र सरकार से ये मांग कर रहे हैं कि हमें एक अलग प्रशासन यूटी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ with a separate legislature. ये मांगे हैं.
In Manipur, and we are still suffering, and we are just still like a time of the corresponding in era of the Renaissance in Europe, where the people have been struggling for their fundamental rights and against the colonialism, against the feudalism, against imperialism, etc. So far, in Manipur, we haven't got regarding the most fundamental right to life, this and that, because the Manipur, that means both these Indian security forces as well as the law enforcement agency, police, and they enjoy and de facto impunity their act of the human rights violation. And in the meantime, the unseen actors like terrorist group also now they're committing a lot of the human rights violation. Those human rights violation committing all are just on front of the armies, in the nose of the army. That is why army nothing taken any action.
Manipur population is barely 3 million. Expected to be around 33 right now, 34 lakhs. As much as the population of New Delhi's district. In such a small, you have 2 divisions of army and 60,000 people, security personnel were sent in the very next day after the violence erupted on 3rd of May 2023. On the 4th and the 5th of the same month, more than 60,000 people, security personnel were sent in. And recently they have done it again. And there are notorious laws like Armed Forces Special Power Act, which give extraordinary power to the security personnel. Despite the presence of these 70,000 troops, new troops, besides the all deployed soldiers in such a tiny state, how is that 60,000 people have lost their homes? How is that the death toll continue to rise even today? We need to ask this. Instead, the Prime Minister and his puppet regime in Manipur continue to say that, the peace is returning in the state, violence has gone down. These are part of his speeches on the floor of the House. If the toll the violence has gone down, how come the death toll continue to rise even today? When he first says that peace has returned, according to my own assessment that I have done with my team, when he said that the first time, there were 30,000 roughly who were homeless. And today is 60,000 plus. And death toll was below 100. Now it becomes 258. This doesn't count, it doesn't include those persons who are missing.